As Season 2 for Black Ops Cold War rolls around the corner, I thought I'd take a chance to look at the game and how it's progressed since it first launched. But I just kind of wanted to take a chance to look at where we're heading with this game and kind of see if Season 2 can save it, as a lot of people are hoping it can, or if the game is just DOA and not even worth saving at this point. Now, this is a little bit different than what I usually do. I got an older gameplay here playing in the background where we go 45-9 on raid with the stoner. But that's not what the video is going to be about. Now, even though this channel is new, I myself have been playing Call of Duty since COD 2, when I was just a, little mini tryhard. And just like the rest of the COD YouTubers, I do have some bad things to say about this game, Black Ops Cold War. But I'm also going to bring up the good things about the game because at the core, I do like this game. But it's kind of like a cake where they had the flour, they had the milk, they had some of the ingredients, but then they didn't really know how to make a cake, so they just all threw it together, put it in the oven at like 700 degrees, and then sold it to you and said, all right, here you go, it may need some work in the future. But first off, let me just start with the issues the game had when it first launched. First off, we got SBMM. Now, is it actually SBMM, or are COD players nowadays just trash? It's probably both, but there is skill-based matchmaking, or at least some sort of matchmaking that just shouldn't be there. Now, that was huge when the game first came out. Everybody complained about that. No real adjustment going forward on it, and honestly, Season 2 is probably not going to change that, so we're just going to go ahead and chalk that up in the negative category. And then we had lack of weapons, which honestly, this is just a trend for a lot of Call of Duties. They'll release with a little bit of weapons and then just try to drip feed you that as the seasons go on. So you can't really hold this against Cold War, but at the same time, it's still a negative that has been addressed a little bit. They've been adding in Season 1 and in Season 2, as expected. And as they've announced, there is some more weapons coming to Black Ops Cold War in Season 2, including a crossbow, which I'm not sure if that's where their priority should be, but hey, it's something new. And then we have the lack of maps, which is still a big issue in this, especially when you consider that most of the maps that they've released after launch have just been remakes that most of the Call of Duty players have already spent thousands of hours playing. It really doesn't add uniqueness to the game. They've only launched one unique map that was new after the launch, which was, Pines Mall, which, that's very polarizing map. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm kind of in the middle, it's whatever. But all in all, there is still a chance that that could be improved upon with the later seasons. As of right now, though, it is not looking too good. It's being worked on, but it's nothing that Call of Duty should consider a win. So we're going to put that one in the negative category as well. And then finally, we can talk about zombies. I'm not a big zombies guy, but I do like it when a Call of Duty game launches with at least 2 zombies map. Now that could just be me in my ivory tower with way too much expectations for a game, but I think I speak on behalf of most of the zombies community when I say that more than one map at launch would probably be a good thing. So we're going to put that in the negative as well. And at this point, you're thinking, well, damn, how can they actually improve on this in Season 2? And chances are they probably can't. So while I would like to make this video as a video promising you that everything's going to be fine, the sun's going to rise, and Call of Duty is going to add 27 new maps, 87 new weapons, and 14 new modes, it's probably not going to happen. Oh yeah, and then they're going to take out SBMM. Nah. It's not going to happen. But I do like to point this out just to show you how much has changed, because I do like the game, and this is why I'm still going to keep complaining about it, is because when we complain about it, it shows that we actually care about the game, but we also don't want it to be just a raging pile of dog shit. So, and to bring that back to the cake analogy, the only reason anybody's going to complain about this dog shit cake is because they actually want to see the chef improve and make a good, delicious cake. If they didn't like it, they just leave their 1-star Yelp review and move on. That's the reason why we're out here doing this crap, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's getting really, really hard to keep hoping for this game, especially as we've already been announced that Sledgehammer is going to come out with like a World War II sequel game, like Korea, something in the 1950s. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you have anything on that, but You see, it's already, the hype's already starting to build for the next COD. We're over here hoping for, I don't know, we just got a second zombies map. So honestly, the game is lacking a lot, and it's not looking too good, but hey, I mean, here's hoping. I would love to be proved wrong, but at this point, I really don't think a lot is going to change. So that's not even touching on the Warzone stuff and how they've dropped the ball on that integration, and all the weapons are just completely different than the Cold War version. Attachments are switched around. Some do absolutely nothing. Some make the gun worse. I don't even know. Hackers are still there. I'm not even going to touch Warzone in this video, but just know that the Cold War side of Warzone, it hasn't gone too good either. So now that all that BS is out of the way, let's actually take a look at what, we can be hopeful for, as opposed to, just blowing up a Hail Mary that, well, no, will never be fixed. Skill-based matchmaking. First off, they are trying. Now, it might be a half-assed try, it might be a very poor try, but they're trying to hold up their, saying that this will be the Call of Duty with the most ever post-launch content. Now maybe that's because this Call of Duty did launch with not a lot of content, but it does seem like they are at least trying to add maps. They might not be new maps, they might be remastered maps, they might be bad maps, but it looks like we're going to be getting a lot of maps, which once again, in comparison to the old days, Modern Warfare 2, 3, Black Ops, the original Black Ops 2, it launched with a lot of maps, and then they maybe came out with like 4 extra maps. I'm not saying that one way is better than the other, but it does seem like at least we're getting more maps. Would have been nice to have more maps at the beginning, but like I said, at least it's going to be more maps. So they might not be good, but hey, here's more. And then we are getting more weapons, which is good. Obviously, there should have been more at launch. Maybe a little bit less M16 on, and maybe a little bit more, AK, assault rifle, SMGs. But if they can keep giving us, more ARs and SMGs every season, heck, maybe even, drip feed in an extra special one here or there, and at least keep them relatively balanced, that is going to be a positive that might not, outweigh the negatives. But like I said, kind of with the maps thing, it's going to be more weapons. So hopefully they can at least, match what Modern Warfare was just doing in 2019. But time will tell on that end too. To kind of summarize this all, it seems like we're going to be getting more content. The question is the content going to be good? Which obviously at this point it seems like it's very hit and miss. So I'm sure there's going to be some bangers out there, some great skins, some great maps, some great weapons, and I'm sure that there's going to be some terrible weapons, some terrible operators and maps, and you know how it goes by now with Call of Duty. There's going to be some good, there's going to be some bad. It's just all a numbers game, and we're hoping that there's more good than there is bad. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm just going to let this video keep rolling out with the Stoner 63 on Raid. Like I said, it's an older clip. I don't have any commentary for it, so just enjoy my semi-camping on this classic map, which, once again, everyone's going to say this is the best map of Cold War, and it's not even an original map for the game. But, yeah. Anyway, if you do like the rant, then consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel for more trash opinions like this. But until next time, stay sweaty, be toxic when you win, rage quit, and I mean rage quit, like slam that controller when you lose. I'm out.